Hi friends, let's look at our problem for today. There were 300 birds flying in the sky. 167 of the birds were red and the rest were yellow. How many of the birds were yellow? So we've got our whole here. We've got 300 birds and we know 167 were red. Let's find out how many were yellow. So we're going to be taking away 167 from 300. Over here, we're going to be modeling our problem. And here, we're going to be learning the standard algorithm and what is actually happening during the standard algorithm. So let's model our problem. We've got 300 over here. So 1, 2, 3. That's the whole, right? That's how many birds are in the sky. All right, let's model it over here. 300. How many are we taking away to find out how many were yellow? Yeah, 167. So 167 were red, and we're going to find out this number down here, how many were yellow. So we're trying to take away 67 from 300. All right, so let's try to do that over here first. How are we going to do that? How are we going to take away 67? That's right, we're going to have to decompose one of these hundreds, right? So all we're doing here is regrouping. Let's take apart this 100. Now we've taken it apart into what we have, 10 tens, okay? And now that we've regrouped, got 10 tens and 200s. Let's show over here in our problem our regrouping. So all we have to do is go to the 100 spot. Instead of 3 big 100 squares like we had before, now we have 2 200s. Let's go to the 10 spot over here. How many 10s do we have? That's right, 10. Is 200s and 10 tens the same thing as 300? Yes, so it's the same number. We've just regrouped it to look a little differently. Now, how are we going to take 7? Let's go back to the first thing that we were going to do. How are we going to take 7 ones away? That's right, we're going to have to decompose a 10 to get some ones. We don't have any ones in here, so we're just going to regroup. Yeah, we're just going to regroup that to make them into 10 ones. And now that we've regrouped over here in our modeling, how are we going to show that in our problem? Let's check to make sure we've regrouped right. Do we still have 200s? Yeah, we still have those. How many 10s do we have now? Right, instead of 10 tens, we broke down one. So we only have 9 tens. And how many ones? Well, before we had 0 ones, but now that we've broken down a 10, we have 10 ones. So now this problem is completely set up and regrouped to take away 167. So we're going to start by taking away the ones. 10 minus 7. So we've got 10 ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That leaves us with 3 ones. We've got 9, take away 6. But is that ones? No, that's our tens. 9 tens, subtract 6 tens, because that's in the tens place. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How many tens are left? 3. Good. And let's look at our hundreds. 100. 100 is left. So we've got 133.